Now, Ann, I have to tell you, Anthony Weiner had some white powder sent to his house with a threatening letter. And, Louise Slaughter had a brick thrown into her storefront. Stupak is getting threats. People are putting coffins on Democrats' lawns. This kind of hate speech that's going on right now has to stop.
I wouldn't bring it up, except that it happened, 2 nights ago here. Yeah, okay. And 200 kids were bringing rocks and sticks to a speech of mine. And I've gotten white powder, and I've been attacked on my property. You don't hear conservatives whining about it all the time. A liberal gets one piece of hate mail, and suddenly Paul Krugman is blubbering on the op-ed page of the New York Times. That's why, by the way, the only thing responsible people can do, responsible people on air, responsible elected officials, is to try to give public figures some privacy. In a country of 300 million people, there are going to be some crazy people out there. And I know that it has become a passion of people on a different cable network to reveal the addresses of conservatives.
Well, we don't like, but that's the problem.
On our property.
But that is the problem with hate speech. It begets other hate speech, and we can have.
No, but I'm saying they're going to be crazy people. You have responsible liberals, allegedly responsible adult liberals out there trying to get conservatives attacked.
Oh, come on!
This guy Francois.
Most of the hate speech is directed towards liberals, and you know it right now. You have a case maybe in the 60s. In the 60s, you have a case.
Madness.
That is, listen, and speaking of whining,
Joy,
Eric Cantor's been whining about how he got in trouble. Somebody had a bullet shot through his head or through his house, by the way.
Yeah,
he's whining too, so they whine on the right also.
You or Anthony Weiner could show up at the Republican National Convention. You could show up at the University of Mississippi. You could show up at Bob Jones University, and you wouldn't need a bodyguard. There is not a conservative in America who can go to a college campus in America without a bodyguard.
Listen.
Do not tell me that this is a bigger problem for liberals. It's not even equal.
It's a totally bigger problem
madness.
for liberals.
We just don't whine.
The fact that they're sending hate mail and threatening Bart Stupak is a big problem. But, let me tell you something.
I'll put my hate mail up against his any day.
Okay, just FYI, I guess last night Glenn Beck, your friend Glenn Beck, that other nut job, he unveiled the I Hate Glenn Beck Club. And guess who's a member?
You?
Me. I'm so excited. This is like being on Nixon's enemies list.
Congratulations.
I'm so happy. You can't even imagine. But he skipped Whoopi, Al Gore. He skipped Stephen King. He skipped a lot of people, but I'm so privileged to be on that list.
You got to put that next to your You got to put that next to your Costco club card.
Okay. And thanks. Always a pleasure.